Today, we're going to take this cheapo toolbox and we are going to turn it into this designer crafty toolbox. Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. That's right, we're going to take this and give it a makeover. Stay tuned. Welcome friends, I am so glad that y'all are here today because we are going to do something simple but fabulous. We're going to dress up this Dollar Tree toolbox. In a previous video, I shared with you the contents of this, but we didn't actually dress the toolbox, and so many of you said you wanted to see it done. So I'm going to show you how I did it and share with you how I figured out my sizes. So I'm going to flip to my overhead camera, give you another look at this one, but y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. All right, y'all, so here's a closer look at the dressed up toolbox that I used in a previous video. I will have that video linked so that you can see what I put inside of the toolbox. I actually filled it with crafty tools. So many of you had such wonderful ideas on ways that we can actually dress these up and use them. We can dress them up for our grandkids or our kids. We can dress them up and create one for the car as an emergency first aid kit or an emergency supply kit. Some of you suggested turning this into a sewing box or a knitting and crocheting box. So many different things that we can do with it. So you'll be able to take your paper, your contact paper, your peel and stick wallpaper, whatever it is you want to cover this with, you can use that and decorate it to your liking. So you can see I did all four sides as well as the top. Now I am out of this print, so I decided that I would use this beautiful peel and stick wallpaper from the Dollar Tree. So this truly will be a complete Dollar Tree makeover, as was the black and white one, because that was sticky vinyl from the Dollar Tree. So we're going to bring in our toolbox, and I need to remove my label. And then I might have some oils on my hand. So I have a cloth or a paper towel that I have added some Windex to, or you can do some alcohol. And I'm just going to go over and try to remove some of the oil that might have been on my hands, because we do want the best stick possible. Now this is going to be a very quick process, and that's exactly what this video is intended to be. I'm not going to be filling it. I'm simply going to be showing you how I calculated the measurements to decorate this particular box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my ruler, and I placed my ruler right under this lip, and this is coming in at about 2 3/4 of an inch from here to here. So I'm just going to reduce it by 1/8 of an inch, and that is going to take it down to 2 5/8 of an inch. And all I'm going to do, y'all, is I'm just going to fold this because it's too big to fit in my trimmer. And I'm going to fold it, and I'm going to crease it because that crease is not going to hurt anything. So I'm going to cut out 2 strips that are 2 5/8. Now keep in mind, this is not going to be perfect, but it'll give us something really cute to work with. And then I'm going to go ahead and just cut out another 2 5/8 inch strip in case I need some side pieces. So what I have here, I have 3 strips that are 2 5/8 inches. The wallpaper that I used is 16 inches long, so it is going to go around here and wrap around the sides, but it might not cover the sides completely. So when you're doing yours, you might have to follow a process similar to this, or if you're using 12 by 12 paper, your 12 by 12 will wrap from here around to the side about 1/2 inch on both sides. So based on what you're working with, this will be 2 5/8 of an inch. This will depend on the length of the paper that you have, or the wallpaper that you have, or the contact paper that you have. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to peel it backwards, and I'm going to add just a little bit of tape because we do want to make sure that this stays stuck. And I don't want my edges coming up. So then I'm also going to take a piece of tape, and I'm going to add a piece of tape, just a small piece, right in that groove there, and right in the groove here. And I'll do that on the back as well. And I'm doing that because when I wrap around and turn the corner, I want to make sure that stays flat. So let's just go ahead and peel this. We'll go ahead and peel this tape. I am going to take this and just put it down to get an idea of how far around the side I can go. And it looks like we can go almost to the middle, but not quite. So I am putting this on like this. And then I'm just going to peel. And then I'll just start wrapping it around like this, making sure that I get it caught in that tape that I placed right there. Then I'll just bring in my big old spatula and we'll start getting this stuck. And I'm going to go ahead and just smooth out that crease that was made when we folded our paper. Now I'm going to peel up the tape here. We're going to take this and just put it there. And then we'll wrap around. And if you don't have any peel and stick wallpaper or peel and stick contact paper, you can actually place your tape on here and lay your paper down and do the same wrapping that I'm doing here. So you don't have to have peel and stick wallpaper or contact paper or anything like that. So now I'm going to take another piece of my tape, and we're going to put some tape on this end here. And let's wrap around. And y'all, it really does not take as long as it's taking me here to do this. I am just going a little bit slower and going step by step for those of you who wanted to see it. Now, if you decide to do this, it's going to be a very quick process for you. It's not going to take you much time at all, but isn't that beautiful? You can decorate this in so many different styles. So I actually think I'm going to get pretty close on being able to make it all the way around. So I'm going to take this piece and let's just see how close we can get to doing a complete wraparound with just two pieces. So it's going to be a little bit close, but I might go back and add another piece. We'll see. So I'm just going to go ahead and peel this. Add my tape here. And this tape really is on here just to keep it from coming up. And I'm going to take a piece of tape, put a little piece right there, and a little piece right here. And so now I'm going to take my tape, peel that away, and I'm going to start from the side. And you can see that this is not going to be perfectly even, but we're going to work with what we have. So I'm putting that down on the side like that, and I overlapped it slightly. So if I do have to place down a side piece, it will only be one piece. So let's go ahead and remove this. Let's wrap around and get this stuck. then let's just pull this. And smooth that out. Go into the corner here, and then we'll bring it around our corner. And I forgot to add my second piece of tape to this end over here, but I'm just going to leave it. So now that we have the back done, we have one of the side pieces done, I am going to add just a small piece over here to finish this off. So I am just going to take this piece, and I think I'll cut it, about right here. So I'm going to peel away the backer. And I really don't need to add any tape to this. The wallpaper sticks to itself very well. So I'm just going to take that piece and put it on like that. And then just burnish it in. On this side, I have a little bit of a gap here. So I think I'm going to do the same thing and just cut a piece and put it down. Not anything I have to do, but I just thought it might look better. I'm actually going to give this one to my sister, Denise, so that she can fill it and use it on her RV. There might be a few things that she would like to have in a convenient place, and I think this would be a cute little box to keep it in. As a matter of fact, if she wants more than one, I might make several for her, just to make it easier as they travel this great nation of ours. So now what I did for the top, so basically what I'm doing, whatever area I'm trying to cover, I'm just reducing it by 1/8. So I am going to cut some pieces that are 2 by 1 to cover these 6 spots here, and then I'll cut a piece here. So let's just go ahead and cut us some pieces at 1, and then we'll just cut some 2-inch strips. There won't be a matching point on these like there was on the plaid. So we are just going to be placing these down. So I need 6 of these. That's 5. And 6. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of tape, and I'm going to put down some tape to keep these in place. I didn't find that they came up, but I'm just being me by adding some extra tape just to make sure everything stays nice and stuck. And then I'm just going to place down my pieces to see how I want this to be. Let's see. I might just put this in the middle. Put that in the middle. That on the bottom. And that on the top. And we're going to leave it like that. So I'm just going to peel away my backers. Take this piece, we'll put it down like that. Same thing here. Peel away the backer. Take my piece and put it down like that. Same thing here. We're just going to go along and do all of these. Your top piece really doesn't have to match your bottom piece. I could have very easily have taken a coordinating polka dot paper and just put polka dots on the top, but I'm okay. So we're just going along and we're going to put these down. And y'all, this is how easy it is. I know this video has been a little bit longer than it should take for something like this, but I just wanted to make sure that I showed you the process from start to finish. For those of you who might be interested in doing something like this, I really wanted you to see that it really is not complicated at all. You just need to start with measurements that work for the size box you have. Some of you might be using boxes that are not from the Dollar Tree. Just measure those boxes and then reduce your measurement size by 1/8 of an inch and you'll be good to go. So let me take some tape, put some tape on here. And if you're having any problem getting that peel and stick wallpaper removed, take a piece of your double stick tape, put it on the back and just pull, and it'll pull it right off. This one actually had to be trimmed because it's not as wide as this. So I trimmed it to 3/4 of an inch by 5 1/4. And y'all, that is it. Look at how cute this is all the way around. Not a complicated process at all. I just wanted to make sure you were able to see everything that I did in case you want to do something similar to this. The video was a little bit longer than it really should have been for something like this. And I appreciate you hanging in there with me. Go to the Dollar Tree, grab some of these boxes and turn them into what you need them to be. If you don't have a Dollar Tree where you are, purchase a cheapo fishing tackle box. It'll work just as well as this. So I have brought that first one back in so that you can see just how gorgeous these are. I think that you can decorate and fill these with so many different things. The possibilities are really endless. So thank you guys for hanging in there with me today and showing up to support my video. I truly appreciate it. And if you've liked this video, and I certainly hope you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, all day, every day, this is what we do. This is how we do it. So hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you'll know when I upload a new video. As always, my friends, y'all, please be safe, be kind, and be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.